For the Browns, what Baker Mayfield said to the media that will likely have him writing a check. Plus, I'm learning to cook from an 11-year-old, a junior master chef's signature dish. And shop till you drop or till you go crazy. We'll tell you what shoppers say really bugs them.
It's your lunch break with Jay Crawford.
It is a beautiful day for a parade. Sunny skies, crisp air, 55 degrees. They're lining the streets for the upcoming Columbus Day parade. It will happen in just a little bit here. You're looking at pictures from Little Italy. And with that, we say hello and welcome to a brand new week of Lunch Break. I'm Jay Crawford. Lena Lai is in with us today.
Yeah.
This is your first day. We are thrilled to have you.
Thanks for having me.
So thanks for stopping by. You'll be here tomorrow and Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
For those watching at home, of course, you're viewing on Channel 3. If you can't get in front of a television, you know you can always watch us streaming, WKYC.com, or on our Facebook and YouTube pages. How you doing? Okay?
Doing great. I got my new Jay Crawford cup.
Yeah, I'm
with
sorry
your
about
happy
that.
Face.
I'm sorry about that.
It's awesome.
Do you actually have a drink in there, or is it just a prop?
It's water.
Sure,
no,
it's
it
water.
actually is, but tomorrow might be different.
You had some suggestions for things you might put in there. It was based off of the Browns game yesterday.
Right.
We all need a little. We need a little relief.
We need some happiness
from the Browns. First on the menu, we have to start with our Cleveland Browns. Ouch! 6 games in, and it looks like our season of hope has fizzled into another season of frustration. The Browns losing to the Seahawks at home yesterday. The final score 32-28. They are now 0-3 at home. I can't even figure out how that happens. 2-4 overall. They do get a bye next week, and then it's off to unbeaten New England. Now, in no way is this an excuse, because the Browns simply beat themselves yesterday with turnovers and costly mistakes. This is just an observation. The officiating again yesterday was a complete fail. Of the many questionable calls, this textbook block right there by Jarvis Landry was called illegal. That is mind-boggling. Here's Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, the refs are never an excuse, and I'll probably get fined for saying this, but it's pretty bad today.
It's like complaining about life. Like, there's nothing, you can complain, but is it going to get anything done? There's nothing that could be said. There's nothing that we could do right now at this moment to change that call or change any call. It's just the bottom line. So it's like, why you wasting energy even talking about it?
Yeah, he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't bring it up as an excuse. I just bring it up as an observation.
Right.
The officiating this year has been worse than it was last year. And last year, the NFL sent the wrong team to the Super Bowl based on a penalty in that Rams and Saints game. How are you feeling today after that
I know
debacle?
we don't say it's an excuse, but like you just mentioned, go talk to the Saints, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just call after call after call. And what we did mention was the fake horse collar tackle on Russell Wilson. That was
total
not
phantom call.
He just
Yeah.
Just grab the
there
back
was
of
a
his
blatant
jersey. That's
face
not a
mask on Nick Chubb on the 4th and goal where he didn't get into the end zone.
Right.
And in the stadium, they actually froze the hand on the face mask, and the stadium was going nuts because the officials didn't call that.
Right.
There were others. We thought that Jarvis Landry got the ball over the goal line for a touchdown. They said that he didn't. It was a fumble. It's hard to watch. This is supposed to be entertainment.
Right.
And really, I think officiating in the NFL is at a critical level. I don't know what they do to fix it, but it's broken.
Right.
They absolutely have to do something.
Now, how are you feeling about the Browns? I mean, 2-4 right now. The bye, the Patriots, they could easily go 2-5.
Yeah.
I mean, are you already?
Well,
is
look,
it done?
Lena, at 2-5, teams don't make the playoffs. I mean, you would basically have to the rest of the way find a way to go 8-1, and that would get you to 10 wins, which usually gets you in.
Schedule is easier.
How
after
does
the
a team?
Patriots.
It's much easier, but how does a team that started 2-5 flip the script and go 8-1? Here's what really troubles me today about the Browns. We are the most penalized team in the NFL, and it's not even close. We're averaging 10 penalties per game. Can't win that way. I don't care how good you are. Here's some other troubling numbers. Baker Mayfield last year threw 14 interceptions the whole season. This year, Baker has 5 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. But here's the mic drop stat. There are 32 teams in the NFL. Baker Mayfield's quarterback rating, which is a cumulative number to grade all quarterbacks, is 42nd worst in the league.
Ouch.
42nd. That means 10 backup quarterbacks have a higher QBR than Baker. It's got to get better.
Yeah.
It's got to get better fast. All right, this is interesting, and it's going to affect a lot of school-aged kids in California. The California governor, Gavin Newsom, signed a new law into effect yesterday. It'll be 3 years before it's implemented. But here's what they're going to do. They're going to mandate that middle schools push back their start times to no earlier than 8 o'clock. And high schools, Lena, will push back their start time in California no earlier than 8:30. The governor says that science shows teenage students who start their day later improve their academic performance, their attendance, and their overall health. Do you like it?
I do.
You do?
I mean, you hear that right now. It's all the high schoolers and middle schoolers cheering.
Yeah.
I mean, the science they've given us study after study showing that in adolescence, circadian rhythms reset. Adolescents want to sleep in.
Wait a minute, what
late.
resets?
Circadian rhythm.
You
Their
gotta
natural internal clock.
Okay.
And
All right.
adolescents want to stay up later. Their bodies want to stay up later, and they want to wake up later.
I find that to be 1,000% true. Even now, I'm 54. Give me
You're
as much
just an
sleep as you can get. I'll take it.
Right. That being said,
Yeah.
what are we doing to change that internal clock? Are you letting your high schoolers stay up too late on their devices? So how much of it is happening at home that things need to improve, or how much of it is really your natural body clock?
That is interesting. I remember as a kid, I used to stay up late at night listening to baseball games in my little earpiece. Now it's devices under the sheets, and how do you police that as a parent? I guess if you really want to make sure they're not on them, you take the device.
Right.
All right. Okay, with more and more of us shopping online, brick and mortar stores trying, Lena, to do everything they can to find out how they can improve the in-store shopping experience. And that means doing polls and doing studies. And according to a new study here, before I get to the top three, I'm going to list the top 3 things that we most hate about the in-store shopping experience. But before I list what the survey found, I want to find out from you, what's the number one most annoying thing to you when you go to the store to shop in the store?
That they don't have something in stock.
Oh, out of stock.
Right. Because then I'll just go get it online.
I'm finding more and more that that's the case.
Right.
That you go, particularly Home Depot or some of the home improvement stores, a lot of times you can get it online, but you can't get it in the store.
Right.
Okay, that's a good one. That wasn't in the top 3, though. According to this survey, the top 3 most annoying things that shoppers found in store: too hot or too cold, returns on a different floor, and I guess that's only in the big department stores where you have multiple floors. And overpowering smell. And I will say,
Abercrombie and Fitch.
I was just going to say, every time I go into Abercrombie, I literally feel like I need oxygen. It must be.
Because you're not an adolescent.
I'm surprised I don't see it pouring out of No, I'm not. I'm surprised I don't see it pouring out of some sort of spray system in the store. It's horrible. I'm glad that you said that. I really am glad you said that.
Yeah.
Why?
I know.
What are they doing?
It's like, the adolescent call. They're just wafting it out.
I suppose.
To then just lure them in.
57% say that things are so annoying in stores that they've actually left a store without buying the item that they actually came there to purchase.
Sure.
That's pretty surprising.
Sure.
57% said, forget about it. I'll get it at home.
Go to Costco. They move stuff around on purpose.
I
so
heard
you have
that.
to go look for it.
I heard that. So you might conspicuously consume items that you otherwise weren't going to buy.
Yeah. Just keep
Smart.
the chicken where it is.
Grocery stores do that all the time.
Right.
All right, it is time to see what's clicking in Cleveland. Our first hello of the week to digital anchor Stephanie Haney. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Jay. Hi, Lena.
You're making us hungry, by the way.
I know. It smells so good.
I mean, putting this in front of me is just not fair. The buzz that everyone is talking about right now is Cleveland Latino Restaurant Week. Now, this comes right on the end of Hispanic Heritage Month, and it goes through Saturday. This is the second year the Northeast Ohio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has organized this week, and we have 5 local Latino-owned restaurants participating. We have Blue Habanero, which is in Detroit Shoreway. We also have Tres Potrillos in Beechwood, Majorca in the Warehouse District, El Arpazo y Pupuseria in Fairview Park, and Campus Grill in Berea. All of these restaurants have special menus for lunch and dinner, so all you have to do is walk in there, ask them for the special menu, and they'll let you know what they have available. Blue Habanero was nice enough to send us some of the items on their special menu. We've got tuna ceviche right here, and we have one of their delicious shrimp tacos right here. Of course, it's always going to come with your tortillas and your salsa as well. This is exactly the comfort food that I needed after that sad loss to Seattle on Sunday. So I'm going to eat my feelings while you listen to the latest recap from DJ HazMatt.
I remember when they said the Cleveland Browns were going to win the AFC North. Remember that? Well, look at us now, we 2-4. Good Lord. Kept letting Russell Wilson in the door. We gotta finish these games. What's going on, Cleveland? Come on. And I remember when we were beating them Seahawks 20-6. Wow. And then Baker would throw like 3 more picks. Y'all drive me crazy. My Browns drive me crazy.
They're awesome. I'm telling you, I needed that. I needed some comedic relief after that debacle that I sat through yesterday at the stadium. It's become, Lena, mandatory viewing for me. I have to go after the game and check out DJ HazMatt, who is a local musician. He does these recaps very quickly and then posts them after every game. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming in, man.
Thanks for having me.
Lena, she was tapping her toe. She was saying this is good stuff. How long does that take? The game ended yesterday at 4, and here we have a professionally produced video.
Hey, it just depends, you know. Sometimes you know how creativity goes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can flow. Sometimes it take me all night, but I'm determined to get it done. So it's
what time did you finish this one?
Right before I came over here.
Did you sleep? Did you sleep or no?
I took a couple naps.
Really?
Because I had to, write it and produce it in the studio last night, and then I did the video this morning.
So it's a 12, 14-hour process.
It's work.
Yeah.
But it's fun, you know, because I love the Browns. I love talking about them. So.
Yeah.
Now
So you're watching the game. What jumped out at you that you included in this? Where you got your inspiration?
A lot of like what you guys were talking about earlier about the officiating.
Right.
Because I was at the game. I'm a season ticket holder.
Yeah.
And, we shot ourselves in the foot a lot. But we overcame that, and then it seemed like the referee was like, nah, we don't want y'all to beat Seattle today.
That's exactly what I was thinking, too.
We're not going to let the Browns beat Seattle.
That's what it felt
We'll come up with ghosts and imaginary calls.
Yeah, I mean, the block call was unbelievable, the missed face mask. This is new for you. It looks like you're a polished musician and video guy, but this is the first year that you've actually started doing this, correct?
Yeah, I started doing these videos at the beginning of the season. I just took it upon myself. I was like, because we thought we were going to be.
How many views has your most viewed video have so far?
The most viewed one was the Sorry Lamar Jackson when we beat Baltimore.
Yeah, right.
And that one went like 134,000 views
nice.
on Facebook.
So how can people follow? Because I know I actually subscribe so I can see these videos as soon as they're done.
Yeah.
How can they follow and see these every week?
Everything is at Hey Haz. My company is Hey Haz Entertainment.
Okay.
So it's HEYHAZ on
YouTube, Twitter,
Facebook.
Instagram.
Give us a
Instagram,
little.
you just put a number 1 behind the Hey Haz.
Okay, Hey Has one.
Yeah.
Give us a little Sorry Lamar Jackson right now.
Oh, yeah.
On the spot.
Had to take a trip to Baltimore, beat up on a bird, take first place in the North.
Very
40
nice.
to 25 was the score, so don't talk to me about a Raven nevermore.
I love it. He's writing a song while the game is going on. He records it the second it's done, and the video is out on Monday. DJ, great to see you, man. Check them out every week. They're very fun.
Thanks.
More lunch break right after this. Good job, man.
Next on the menu.
A good reason to skip one of the fall's worst chores. Why experts say you should not rake your leaves. And welcome back to Lunch Break for this Browns loss Monday.
Let's forget about it.
I know. You know what? You got to put it behind you. I just asked Lena in the commercial break, and I'll ask her again. Do you do any yard work at all? Flowers? Anything at all?
I have a problem with worms, so no.
So you don't like work? Okay, that's fair.
Worms and bugs.
That's fair. I love yard work. I love any kind of yard work. The one thing that I most hate, though, about doing yard work is raking the leaves.
Yes, but
not
there
a
is
fan.
actually, you can be a slacker here because there is actually a compelling argument why neglecting that chore could be a good thing. Let's connect the dots for you.
It's fall, so leaves are littering lawns across the country. But you may want to put down the rake this year. Let's connect the dots. First up, experts say leaves and yard waste take up a lot of space in landfills. In fact, according to data from the EPA, yard trimmings make up 13% of all waste. Also, leaves keep your lawn looking pretty. They keep the soil damp while also suppressing weeds. That means you have healthy-looking grass all year long. One expert even suggests running the mower over your leaves a few times to chop them up, and they become essentially free fertilizer. Finally, not raking up those leaves helps certain insect populations survive in the cooler months. So when your significant other asks you to rake, you can tell them no, you are busy saving the planet. And that is connecting the dots.
Nice. So now Lena, you have a good excuse. You know what I do, and they touched on it in the piece.
Yeah.
So I have a mulching mower, and I just go over them until they're little just specks. And you can tell they fall into the lawn, and they're loaded with nutrients, so it actually does serve as a nice fertilizer.
Yeah. Or just get your kids to do it, right? You know,
now, mine are grown and
girls.
gone though.
Okay, make them come back. No, but I get my girls to go. Oh, look, you can jump in the leaves.
So you make
the fun.
That's it. Make an activity out of it. That's a great idea. Yeah.
Make them do it.
It's the old see how fast you can pick up the room trick.
Right.
Yeah. Make it a competition, and
Wink,
kids will
wink.
jump at it. All right. Very good. More to come on Lunch Break. Keep it right here.
Next on the menu, he's just 11 years old and already a junior master chef.
Six, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It is a beautiful fall day.
Gorgeous.
Those clouds, Lena, doesn't that cloud cover just says fall, doesn't it?
Ah, I want to play
Yes,
hooky.
it does.
Too late for us.
Beautiful out, 53 degrees. Go out and enjoy it later today. I am, Lena, clueless in the kitchen.
Oh, come on, really?
No, I'm telling you, toast is that's all I do is toast. And I joked one day to our producers that I bet a kid could cook better than I do.
And so we found one.
We found one, not just any kid. We brought in 11-year-old Miles Uhas to prove it. How are you, Miles?
Good.
Are you ready to go? Mm-hmm. First of all, I want to point out this jacket. Explain what we have going here. I may have to pick you up a little bit to see these. Look at all these patches. Will you look at that? So explain that to me. What's your title?
Master Chef. Every other month you take a test, and if you get a perfect score, you get a patch. And once you get all of the patches, you get the black chef coat.
I want a black chef coat.
Oh, you have to earn it, my friend.
Yeah, I have 0 patches. Okay, so how long have you been doing this, by the way?
Like 2 years now.
2 years, and he's only 11. So you started when you were 9, and you're going to teach me how to do this. I don't know anything about this dish, so what are we going to do? And I'm gonna hand it over to you. What is all of this?
It's called bird in a hole. It's called all different places. It could be called egg in a nest, bird in a nest. It's all kind of different things in different places.
And what's the general idea here?
It's toast with eggs inside of it, and you can put anything inside of the eggs. I'm putting bacon. You can put anything like peppers, onions, anything you want.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, how do we start?
You take the bread.
Okay.
And you use a cup or anything you want, a cookie cutter, and you.
And you're cutting a hole out of the middle.
Cut a hole out of it.
Okay, very nice.
Pull that out.
Very cool. Now, we don't use these inserts anymore, right? Or do we?
No, you use them.
Oh, you do?
Fry them.
See?
In the pan.
She goes to show you what little I know. Okay, so now.
Turn it up to 5. Take the butter and cut a little bit of it off.
Okay.
Good.
And
throw it in the skillet.
Yep.
All right, and that's basically going to keep it from burning, that kind of thing? Or just add flavor?
It just adds flavor, yeah.
See, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Keep it from burning, it seems like it would. Okay, oh, that looks good.
There you go.
All right, and what do you do now?
You put these in.
Throw the bread on there. Okay.
And now you gotta crack the eggs.
Now, I'm told you can do the one-handed gimmick where you crack it?
Yes.
Okay, I want to see this.
Oh,
that is
I'm
impressive.
Impressed.
Lena, do you
wow,
want to try
I
it?
can't do that.
No,
I'm a two-hander.
Well, I'm going to try it.
it.
You just smashed it on the ground, right?
Yeah, and then you twist.
Uh-oh, I'm leaking. Now what do I do?
You can
put it in here?
Yeah.
I'm impressed that I was able to do that. Yay. Do I get a patch?
No, you don't.
I want a patch. I want an egg patch. Okay, we're running out of time, so we gotta fly here. What happens next?
Now you have to whisk the eggs.
Okay, whisk the eggs. And we're gonna go to commercial break, and when we do, we're gonna have, what is it called? Egg in a
bird in a hole.
Bird in a hole. We're gonna have bird in a hole when we come back. We'll keep cooking through the break. Okay, so what do you do now? You're gonna pour that in there?
You add
So here's our finished product. On the top, you have, Miles, help me, is that the scrambled one on top and the fried on the bottom?
Yes.
See, I'm learning so much with this cooking gimmick.
You didn't even know what was a scrambled egg.
I know, I don't eat eggs. I'm sorry. Miles, you're a tremendous young man. His parents are over here. You've done such a terrific job with Miles. He's a terrific young man, and he's a junior master chef. Is that right?
Yes.
That's exactly what he...
Do you do all the
got
cooking
the
at
coat.
home?
I do some of it.
He does some of it. Mom and Dad, I'd let him do all of it. Well, listen, you finish up. Miles, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you for watching us on lunch break. We're back tomorrow with a whole new show. We will see you then.
Thanks for making 3 News a part of your afternoon. Watch us live wherever you are, on our website, on our apps, and on Hulu and Roku. No matter where you are, 3 News is there.